Good morning, guys. It is, what day of the week is it? Wednesday, January 11th. It's very cold this morning. I have a big old jacket on. Forgive my unprofessionalness, but this is really important. So I actually owe kudos to my husband for stumbling upon this. He saw it on the news. We looked it up, all this fun stuff. But I wanted to pass it along to you because I just found out yesterday, and I don't think that this has been well advertised. So I think that the ordinary person doesn't know about this, and it's super cool. So for the people affected. So Governor Ron DeSantis in, what is the date this was passed? The end of December? I don't know the exact date, but he passed a bill for the number 4A as an apple, 4A, SB 4A. That's irrelevant unless you want to look it up yourself. And what this bill did, well, part of what this bill did is if you were displaced from your home for at least 30 days from Hurricane Ian, and you have to own your home to qualify. So I'm not speaking to my renters, I'm speaking to my homeowners, and it has to be your home, right? Like I'm not talking about your investment properties and stuff. So I imagine that would mean that like to qualify, it's got to be like the deed and everything has to be in your name, like not an LLC name or something like that. So if you were displaced from your home from the hurricane for at least 30 days, your home was uninhabitable for 30 days. This is most of our people with water in their houses, not to say there's not other reasons you could have been displaced. Then you can apply for a refund of, I imagine, a pro rata share of your property taxes for 2022. So that's pretty cool for our people who were displaced in, through all of October, all of November. A lot of people started to come back in like mid-December. There's a lot of people still displaced for that's, call it 3 months, 3 out of 12. So if your property taxes, I have no idea how they're going to do this math, but let's say your property taxes are $5,000 a year. Then the way I would do that math is that you're looking at like a $1,300 refund, give or take. However, the Florida people, they'll send out, they'll do their appraisal, they'll figure all that stuff out. But if it was me, that's what I would do is I would prorate it out by 12 and then multiply it times the amount of months that you weren't able to live in your home. And they will give you that money back. Now, super important things here. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because honestly, we really don't know a lot about this yet, but you have to apply for this. Nobody's going to reach out to you until, maybe like companies who want you to pay them. I don't know, but you have to apply for this. So you're going to want to go to LEEPA, LEEPA.org. L as in, gosh, what starts with L? L as in Lester, E as in elephant, E as in elephant, P as in potato, A as in Andrea, .org as in organization, LEPA.org, right on the top of the screen. I was hoping I could share my screen, but it's not wanting me to. So right on the top of your screen, it's going to have like in that very top piece, a link for you to click to apply for this. That is what you want to do. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Your mortgage holder is not going to do it. Florida's not going to do it. So that means you have to know about this in order to go on and apply for this. And fun fact, this application is due by April 1st. So if you don't do your application by April 1st, then unless they extend this, then you missed the boat. You're not going to get a refund of your property taxes. Now, if you have a mortgage on your property, this is probably escrowed. Your mortgage company takes care of it. But that you still qualify. Like even if you're not cutting the check, so to speak, for paying your property taxes, you're cutting the check to pay for your mortgage, and that's escrowed. So I imagine the way they would do that is they would refund the property tax to your lien holder, your mortgage. You'd have an overage in your escrow account, and they'd probably send you the check. So I don't know how that's all going to pan out, but that's what I would think. So now, if you haven't paid your property taxes yet, because this is 2022 property taxes, which aren't due yet. I mean, some people are paying them. You can pay them starting in November or December, but like they're not due. You have until, oh gosh, they extended it this year. You have a few more months to pay them. But you still have to do your application now. They'll process your refund. They'll keep it as like a credit on your account. And then when your property taxes do get paid, they'll either, like if you're paying it manually, they'll either like lower it and give you a credit, or if they receive full payment, then you'll get your refund. So it doesn't matter if you haven't paid them yet, as long as you're going to pay them, then you'll still get your refund. Now, things you need to have when you do your application. You have to have proof that your house was uninhabitable. So people who aren't able to live in their houses have that proof. So insurance claims. Doesn't matter if insurance is covering it. You still have the claim that shows that. Mold remediation, drywall removal, disaster cleanup, all of these things, probably photos. I don't know what they're going to allow you to upload, but all of those things are things that you can use for proof. I think they're going to send somebody out to check it. I don't know. That's what the bill says. Then you need to provide the days in 2022, the days that it's uninhabitable. That's pretty easy for all of us to figure out. That's not hard math. So super cool. If you were not able to live in your house it was uninhabitable for a minimum of 30 days and you own said house, you may be due a refund of your property taxes. So if you know somebody that was, I have 3 immediate family members that are like not in the same household that will all meet this criteria. So if you know somebody, please tag them so that they see this, so that they know that they're able to go do that. Because if they miss that deadline and like nobody tells them about this, then they're not going to be able to, they're not going to get it. They won't be eligible. They missed the boat. So really, really, really cool. Please share away. Please tag people who you think qualify. And hey, if you do it, please leave us a comment and let us know how that process went, because we have very little information on this. So I would love if you could leave in the comment stream, hey, I applied and here's what they asked for, or here's how it went, or man, that was easy, or God, that sucked. It was super hard. So any feedback you have would be great so that other people that are seeing this can know things they need to be prepared for, how long they think it's going to take, how it went, all those things. Like, we would love to hear from you. So that's all. That's my tip for the day. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your cold day. I hope it warms up. And please reach out to us if you have any questions. We would love to help you. Thank you.